Alright, we're back. Told you to be quick. I hope you didn't miss me. But if you did, I'm back. So we're gonna do our universal yum. It's a little old. I should have done it a while back. But we have Scandinavia. So we have these wonderful yums right here. It's kind of heavy, so I'm not gonna try to lift it. But anyway, so we have Scandinavian countries. So it looks like it is, we have Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Norway, Iceland. Never been there, but maybe I can go one day. So that's that. Everything in the way. Out of my game. I hadn't done it in a while. So we have our cover. Away we go to Scandinavia. And 10 points to whoever can guess that is. I mean, I know I already read it, but any guesses? Maybe no? Got no idea. It's Fenrir. You watched or like Vikings or anything, or watched Thor, you know who it is. So Alo from well, actually they have a Alo, Alu, and Hey. I can't say it that well, but that's how they say it at IKEA, which is a Swedish furniture maker and a place that I love to go. But anyway, get ready to explore not one, not two, but 6 countries. We're hopping on our Viking ship to see the Scandinavian peninsula, Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, and the surrounding Nordic countries and territories of Iceland, Finland, and Greenland. These countries in this region have a shared history, but enough cultural diversity to make each new and exciting. So ready to embark on this month's voyage, and I don't remember what month this was. So anyway, so on the cover, in Norse mythology, it is said that the great wolf Fenrir would fight against the gods at Ragnarok. The final battle of the gods versus the giants. Fearing this prophecy, the gods had a powerful rope called the Grepnir. I guess I'm not good at that, but you know it, please correct me. Through trickery and betrayal, they were able to use Grepnir to restrain the great wolf, though it cost the god Tyr his right hand. It's quite possible that the god's betrayal of Fenrir is what caused the prophecy to come true in the first place. So, and also they got a little Arctic fox down here. So if you didn't know, I love foxes. So all across the Lapland regions of Scandinavia, you'll find a certain ferocious floof, the native Arctic fox. These opportunistic hunters will dive headfirst into the snow. You've seen them. They go floop. To catch lemmings, voles, and other rodents. Their white and gray coats make it easy for them to blend in with their snowy surroundings, which is perfect for hunting prey and escaping predators. And they're cute. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and do our trivia train. So if you want to guess, fine. If you don't, that's fine too. So we'll do it. Number 1 says, what is the most popular souvenir in Sweden? Pine cone, clock, a moose crossing warning sign, or nail clippers? So the most popular souvenir in Sweden. Pine cone, clock, moose crossing warning sign, or nail clippers. So we got a guess for a clock. I don't know. I guess it'd be moose crossing. I got moose up there or something, I guess. So the answer is C, which is the moose crossing sign. Commonly seen along the roadsides in Sweden is the most popular souvenir. Many of these signs disappear on lightly trafficked roads where tourists can unscrew the signs without being seen. This is pretty annoying to the local authorities, as there are about 400,000 moose in Sweden, the densest population in the world. And moose are scary too, goodness gracious. Speaking of which, I don't know if I told anyone, most of y'all know that I'm a mail carrier. I'm a rural mail carrier, so I kind of work in the woods sometimes. I was going from one office to another one last November, and a deer came out of the trees and smacked into my vehicle. Yeah, that was not fun. I have to report a deer accident. And they're like, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm fine. The vehicle looks fine. I don't know if the deer is fine." And I was like, "I'm not worried about the deer." So, and if anybody's keeping track, that's deer number 2. First deer I hit in my own personal vehicle. I can't remember what year it was. Yeah, I think it's like 2017 or 18, and then 2023. No counting. No counting. Anyway. So yeah, don't hit any deer. Definitely don't hit a moose. Which of the following is a real holiday in Finland? The International Day of Failure, Night of the Radishes, sounds like kid's book, Picnic Day, or Mountain Day? Which of the following is a real holiday in Finland? International Day of Failure, Night of the Radishes, Picnic Day, or Mountain Day? I like Mountain Day, but Picnic Day sounds like a great holiday too. I have a cat under me. I think Picnic Day, and someone else says Picnic Day. So, which of the following is a real? You're making this difficult. Come on, come on, come on. I'm gonna hurt your little legs. Well, since you're up here, you introduce yourself. Daddy. Yeah, no. So which is the real? Yes, I know. I love you too. Which of the following is a real holiday in Finland? The International Day of Failure, Night of the Radishes, Picnic Day, or Mountain Day? And it is National Day of Failure. But if only they celebrate it, would it really be an international day? Would it be just a... Anyway, mark October 13th on your calendars and get ready to fail. Finland's International Day of Failure started in 2010 by university students who believed that failure was frowned upon in Finnish culture, thus stifling innovation. The holiday of failing has unfortunately found success and now has spread to 17 countries and receive a rousing shout out from the creator of Angry Birds. So 17 countries, so it is indeed an international holiday. So 3, it is common for Icelandic homes to have blank grass roofs, golden chimneys, steel doors, or plastic windows. It is common for Icelandic homes to have grass roofs, gold chimneys, steel doors, or plastic windows. I'm gonna say plastic windows because it still gets kind of cold there. I think plastic would be more heat resistant than glass, but I don't. So the answer is grass roofs. Before we get to the bottom of this surprising fact, we need to mention one unsurprising fact. Iceland is cold and you are messing with the mouse. Would you please, make your mind up and sit, or do whatever you're gonna do? Okay. With winter temperatures dropping as low as negative 22 degrees Fahrenheit, good gosh. Early Icelandic settlers had to get extra creative when insulating their homes. Their medium of choice, grass. The original turf homes were completely covered with grass except for the door. Modern versions are partially covered, mainly the roof. Talk about green. Pretty good idea. I mean, if you got it around, why not? Number 4, in 2008, Norway knighted a blank. Penguin, tiger, boar, or Arctic fox. In 2008, Norway, knighted a blank. I think it's trying to say Norway and knight at the same time. A penguin, tiger, boar, or Arctic fox. I would think fox too, since they have foxes there. And it's not. It's a penguin. Just stop it, ma'am. The story of how Norway came to Knight a Penguin goes back to 1972 when a Norwegian lieutenant, Miles Eklund, I guess, visited the Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. He arranged for the Norwegians' King Guard to adopt one of their king penguins as a mascot. The cute critter was moved up into ranks, achieving knighthood in 2008 and a promotion to brigadier in 2016. In fact, he now outranks the original lieutenant who started it all. Wow, talk about, about that. I would hate that. And a new guy gets all the promotions and benefits. But yes, Sir Penguin. So the Icelandic language is unique because it contains over 100 letters, hasn't changed in 1,000 years, has 15 silent letters, or was nearly considered a dead language. I know this. Linguistic classes, but I don't know. I don't know. And the answer is B. Hasn't changed for 1,000 years. In most places, language evolves over time, which is why reading works well in Old English can be so challenging, which it is. Try Middle English, Frenchified English, still really hard. Which, speaking of which, Ashley is one of my high school friends, so she would know. We had to read Old English and Middle English in our senior English class, so that was fun. But anyway, but for native Icelandic speakers, reading... You stop, please, ma'am. Stop. Come on, get my lap so I can read. Come on. That's why I don't have children. I have a cat. 3 cats, but she's the main one. So. Anyway, but for native Icelandic speakers, reading Old Norse language is absolutely possible. Though some spellings may have changed over the years, the average Icelandic speaker can, with varying amounts of time, decipher ancient texts. That's pretty cool. So, number 6. A whopping 88% of Greenland's population is blank. Indigenous, foreign, descended from Odin, or Danish. A whopping 88% of Greenland's population is blank. Indigenous, foreign, descended from Odin, or Danish. Golly, come on. I think I saw the Odin one too, yeah. But I'm thinking it's Danish too. So and the answer is A, indigenous. That's right, the vast majority of Greenland's population is indigenous, or more specifically, I'm gonna butcher this and I apologize. Inuit, Talamit, or Kalit, I guess. I butchered it, I'm so sorry. Each group of peoples has their own unique language, and many of them speak Danish, and the Danes make up the remaining 12% of the population. While these people maintain a respect for their ancient culture and heritage, they live much the same way as the rest of the world. That's pretty cool. Alright, surprisingly, Sweden needs to rely on Norway for blank. Mail delivery, garbage disposal, or food imports. Surprisingly, Sweden needs to rely on Norway for blank. Mail delivery, garbage disposal, or food imports. I say food imports, but I could be wrong. I am wrong. Sweden relies on Norway for garbage delivery. One country's trash is another one's energy supply. For years, Sweden has been the leader in recycling and alternative energy. In fact, only 1% of Swedish trash ends up in landfills. The rest either is being recycled or burned for energy. Their recycling program is so good that they don't actually have enough trash to burn in their power plants. And that's why they made a deal with their Norwegian neighbors. Norway loses their trash, Sweden gets power. The deal may be about garbage, but it's anything but. So that's actually really cool. And the last one, in Finland, pregnant mothers can expect blank from the government: a crib, baby clothes, diapers, or toys. In Finland, pregnant mothers can expect blank from the government: a crib, baby clothes, diapers, or toys. Allie, stop it. And the answer is all of them. Since 1938, expecting Finnish mothers have been entitled to receive their very own maternity box, which comes complete with diapers, clothing, bedding, and toys. And the box that comes in is padded so that it can be used as a crib. While the program was originally intended for low-income families, it was opened up to everyone just 9 years after the program started. And thanks in part to this government program, Finland now has the lowest infant mortality rates in the world. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we get to the fun part, besides Callie right there. So we're gonna... Damn it, I keep dropping stuff. Anyway. I hope it's not super... It is cool, and they have the, I think the longest maternity leave, out of any country, too. Well, they're so happy. So we have our drink here. Cloudy lemon, and I like the design of it too, even though I dropped it. So this is cloudy lemon soda, as you can see. All hail the queen of yums, and that's what we're calling this lemon soda now. And not just because it's royally good. See the little crown on the can right there? By appointment to the Royal Danish Court. See that little crown on the can, followed by the words appointment by the Royal Danish Court? Not just anyone can slap that on their product. In fact, there are only 106 brands that are able to. And in order to qualify, your product needs to show an established history of being served to the royal court. That's right, the Queen of Denmark herself has likely enjoyed this soda, and we can too. Well, I can, y'all can't, unfortunately. Yes, I tap cans. Oh, it's not too bad messed up. It's pretty good. It's not like... It's kind of like lemonade, but not really. It's good though. Yes, that is how you know it's official. Alrighty. So we're gonna start with our first one. We have them here. Kim's potato snacks. Back in the 19th century, getting a snack like this together would have required a lot of Danish spice traders. Cayenne, garlic, and paprika. There are a lot of spices in the snack because of their extensive travels. Danish spice traders often remain unmarried, earning the nickname of peppervins, or pepper dudes, or basically bachelors. I don't know, pepper dudes is pretty cool. Anyway, today, this bit of history has spawned a spicy tradition. If a Dane is single on their 21st or 25th birthday, their friends will tie them up and coat them with cinnamon. Okie doke. And if they're still single on their 30th, they're doused with pepper. We'd probably opt out if we had a choice. Think of sneezing, unless the uber popular cracker chips were involved. So, all right. You want to see them? You smell? You like it? Really getting in there. Oh, you like it? It's spicy? I guess you didn't like it. But anyway, that's the cracker chips, and you can see the spice on there. Callie approves of them, I guess. It's not bad. It's different. They remind me of the all dressed up chips that you get sometimes. They're really popular in Canada, but sometimes you can find them here in the US. It tastes like that. Kind of like all spices and stuff. Oh, I love. You want yum? Gonna get down? Okay. All right. We go to our next one. These cookies. So these are cocoa-filled oat cookies. The story, excuse me. I feel like, ugh, sorry. If I make any weird noise, I do apologize. This story might sound like a Hans Christian Andersen tale, but it's real. In 1864, Karen Wolf was born in a tiny village of Denmark. As a teen, she worked as a kitchen manager, developing her skills as a chef and businesswoman, and by age 26, she saved enough money to fulfill her dream, opening a bakery. Her treats won over Copenhagen's socialites, and her business exploded. And Karen Wolf became a household name. The best part, her happily ever after is a happily ever after for us too. 150 years later, we still get to savor her crispy chocolate-filled cookies. So that's pretty cool. And I like cookies anyway. Who don't like cookies? Cookies are good. Oh wow. You can see on there, there's chocolate in there. So it's like a sandwich cookie, sandwiched in between. I think they'd be good with some coffee. They're a little bit crispy. Really good though. Making a mess. I thought they would be like super sweet, but they're not. And the chocolate's kind of dark, so that was good. I like those. This is good. I like this a lot. I would get some more if I could. Oh, Callie's back there doing something. Alright. We'll go to our next one. Dill and grass slop, I guess. It's dill and chive. Have you ever smelled or tasted a spice and immediately associated with a particular cuisine? For India, it might be cumin. Perhaps tangy mustard seeds might make you think of Germany. But across Scandinavia, and particularly Sweden, dill is the herb that immediately makes you say, ah yes, this is Scandinavian food. From tangy pickled herring to garnishes for cured salmon, this tangy pickled, I cannot talk, or read. This distinctive herb makes the appearance in more dishes than we can count. And there's no surprise that locals crave the herb as much as so much that they've added it to crunchy snacks like these potato chips as well. So, as I mentioned, IKEA. There's an IKEA in Memphis. I go to when I can. There's a lot of dill flavored stuff there, and most of it's really good. Yes, I've had the Swedish meatballs. They are tasty. You gotta get it with lingonberry jam, which is also tasty. Oh, it's so dilly. I like it. It's good. I just opened it weird. I'm tired of tearing bags open. You know, you try to open it. This happened to me twice this week. Talk about unlucky. Oh no. Alrighty. So we're gonna go to our next one. We've had these before, but they were, I think it was for a Christmas one for Universal Yum. They're called Pups. That's what they're called. And yes, that is the skull you're looking at. That's their shape. But these are raspberry. So, in Sweden, citizens have the right to roam, meaning they can legally walk, hike, swim, and most importantly, pick berries on any land, private or public. Locals take full advantage of this policy, spending hours combing through Sweden's dense forest for fresh berries. From tart blueberries, a favorite for the Scandinavian brown bear, to super sour lingonberries, Told you, they're delicious. To sweet orange cloudberries, which are equally delicious. The most coveted variety, wild raspberries. With these juicy, chewy raspberry gummies, we're granting your taste buds a chance to the right to roam the Swedish forest of candy. Okay, I'm kind of excited now. So I'm guessing skull right there is maybe supposed to be raspberry, but I don't know. I don't speak the Swedish. Try to say, oh, you should see me at IKEA. I cannot say the product names. I just kind of point and that's what I want. And yes, I do have a few IKEA products here. But yeah. It's Skull and Crossbones. It's good though. Ooh, it's really raspberry-ish. It's sour though. I didn't read that. I should have guessed it. It's got powder on it. Woohoo! I wasn't expecting it to be sour, but I do love these. I feel like I'm drooling. Sorry. So our next one is in our yum bag. This is fun. So let's find our first one. Let's see which one is it. Well, looks like it's this one. I like it. It's a pretty blue. So this is a chocolatey cookie dough ball. Get this. The delicious cookie dough filled chocolate ball you're holding in the palm is originally started off as a honey capsule. What's a honey capsule? I don't know what a honey capsule is, but we're about to learn. No one knows because their founder, Carl Pretzel, quickly realized they were a bust, a true pioneer of the International Day of Failure. Soon after, he began making the small plastic packets of hazelnut cream, which eventually turned to hazelnut cream-filled balls, and turned into these cookie dough cream-filled balls 100 years later. Talk about a sweet success. Learning from your failures, right? So, got a little bit of paper on it. It had a little bit of paper on it. There we go. It's not as much cookie dough as I thought, but it's good. It reminded me of a Lindor, but I'm kind of getting a hint of gingerbread, or I forget what those little Biscoff cookie, which I like. That's really good. I didn't say it was Biscoff or chocolate chip or anything. It was just cookie dough. But that's really. If you ever had cookie butter? Reminds me of that. And speaking of gingerbread, there it is. So we go to our next one. It's toffee. Gingerbread toffee. Pepperclass cola. Oh, that's what it says. Cola, pepperclass. When it comes to gingerbread, the US and Sweden have a lot in common. Swedish gingerbread, locally known as pepparkakor, I guess I'm probably saying it completely wrong. Please correct me if you know how to say it correctly. Is a traditional holiday treasure or treat considered essential at Christmas parties. Just like the US, the spiced cookies are commonly used to construct elaborately delicious gingerbread houses. I'm gonna try. I wasn't gonna. I'm just not gonna try. But there is one gingerbread tradition that sets Sweden apart from the US, and you're holding it. Locally referred to as a knack. This chewy toffee is infused with all the festive flavors of gingerbread, with no baking required. Just a little toffee piece, but I do love the wrapper. And that's so nice and just warm feeling. What are you doing? Get down. She's there doing something. Walking on the back of that chair. Oh my goodness. It's really gingerbready. I like it. Whew. Only problem is toffee, so it's taking me a moment to chew. I do apologize. It was good. It was really chewy. Oh, goodness. So we're gonna go to our next one. Have another one. So this one's browned butter, truffle. The secret spice that makes all of Swedish food is delicious isn't a spice at all. If you hadn't already guessed by the name of this yum, we'll tell you now. It's browned butter. By gently simmering it, this ingredient lightly caramelizes, creating warm, nutty, decadent flavor that goes amazingly in sauces. And Swedish meatballs. Baked into cookies or transformed into luscious chocolate truffles like this. Here we go. It tastes like caramel, but I like it. It just tastes like caramel to me, but it's still good. Now, this next one, I'm really worried about. So, we had another one, and you can go back and watch past videos if you want, if you like. If you missed any or new to us, that's fine. We're on YouTube. But we had a salted licorice treat. It didn't go well at all, and it's probably going to go the same way. So this is a salty licorice caramel. In Finland, salty licorice is nothing short of a national treasure, locally referred to as black gold. And yet tourists often wind up spitting it out, which I did. What makes this sweet so divisive? It's made with samlac, which is ammonium chloride, which is so intensely salty, it is once used as a medicine to clear sinuses. In fact, historians believe the combo was first created to help children take their medicine. Ready to see where you stand? Let's give it a try. I'm probably not going to like this, so I'm going to spit it right back out. Alright. There it is. It's so salty. It's so salty. get past the licorice taste, but it is so salty. Oh gosh, I made it through. I didn't spit that one out. Ugh. Ugh. It's bad. Nope. Anyway. Ugh. We're gonna go on our next one. You know, all I taste is salt. Jalapeno pepper popcorn. We have a wonderful man named Klaus Pilgard, aka Chili Claus, to thank for this wonderful yum. In the early 2000s, Danish board Klaus first tasted spicy food as a university student in London. It took him nearly 20 years to try to add some heat because in Denmark, spicy food isn't so common. He was excited about the spice. He began growing his own chili peppers, then making videos sharing his violently spicy peppers with Danish celebrities. Since then, the spice has slowly crept into Danish cuisine and popcorn. Still salty. I'm not a big fan of popcorn, but I eat it sometimes. Excuse me. Not bad. I bet I could taste a little bit better if I didn't have the salt stuff, but got some heat to it. But not bad. That's popcorn. Alright. So we have our next one. We have another Karen Wolf. This is rum icing coated cookies. In Denmark, sweets are practically a national pastime. In fact, it's likely you've already tasted Danish cookies without even realizing it. Those big tin of butter cookies you see during the holidays or in your grandmother's house. The tin that should be full of cookies, but is actually full of sewing supplies. Those are Danish butter cookies. Personally, we think these cookies iced with a delightful and alcohol-free rum flavor are even better. And don't worry, you won't find your grandmother's sewing kit in this box. Oh, funny story. Sometimes during Christmas, our customers will leave gifts for us, and one lady left the small little tins of butter cookies, the blue ones, for everybody, and I was like, it's not sewing stuff, is it? She goes, no, it's cookies. But anyway, everybody has had that once in their life. You think it's cookies, and it's not. Apparently it's so pervasive that it's mentioned in this. Oh, they broke up a little bit. That's okay. They smell good. They're little shortbreads. That's some good icing, though. I'm gonna be eating these. That's really good. Alrighty. Ugh. Just get over how salty that was. Ugh. Ugh. So with our next one, we have a raspberry filled chocolate bar. Danes love their raspberries. They love them in, oh goodness, Hanbear Snitter. A mouthful of a word, but basically a fancy Pop-Tart. They love them in cold pudding, Rodgard Medflode, I guess. I don't speak Danish. They love them in fluffy layer cakes, dank linklage, I guess. But they especially love them in chocolate. These chocolate-covered raspberry jelly is a mirror-like on the inside. It's so shiny that it's almost too pretty to eat. Almost. You should easily be able to adopt the position of the Danes and polish this raspberry confection off in no time. So, let's see. I'm just gonna bite it. It's good. I like it. I don't know. After you go, it's just that salty just messed everything up, but it's okay. I like it though. Like those, if you ever see them during holiday, if you ever see them during the holidays, they have little orange jellies and raspberry jellies. It's much similar to that. And good. I like it. Alrighty. So, this one came with the game. So we have this here. I guess it's Gnav, G-N-A-V. Right there. So ready to hop in a time machine because we're headed to the 1820s. If you were Danish or a Norwegian sailor in those days, odds are you'd be passing the time with a game called Gnav. Traditionally played with either a deck of cards or a set of wooden pieces, which are plastic. Sorry, heard fire alarms going off. The game is part strategy and can be played up to 10 people. While the game has fallen out of popularity in modern times, playing around a round or two of Gnav will instantly transport you back in time and give you a great idea of how people once had fun in Scandinavia. So I'll figure that out and I will have fun with that. Does play board games occasionally, but not really. Stuff's been stressful recently, but life, right? So we go to our next one. This is another Kim's one. So we have kohlrabi and sour cream, and I like how these chips are cut. Isn't that cool? It says crunch cut, so we'll see how crunchy they are. In Norway and Denmark, no flavor combo is more classic than sour cream and onion. Well, except for sour cream and onion and pickled fish. Oof. Lid, I guess, is a dish of pickled herring topped with sour cream and fresh onion, and is a beloved local specialty, and has been ever since medieval fishermen first began pickling to prevent their catches from spoiling. Lucky for folks less excited about fermented fish, locals now leave fish to dry and only carry the sour cream and onion over to snacks. The only pickle you'll find in these flavorful sticks is trying to get them. So, yeah, I'm not too big on the pickled fish. So, they're kind of, fine. Yeah. You can taste the sour cream now. These are good. But you can see they're kind of cut like that. They're crunchy though. They're really good. Like a really fancy sour cream and onion. Lay's don't have nothing like this. I do love Lay's, but so we go to our next one, which looks pretty interesting. Brazil, I guess. I know y'all get tired of me saying I guess, but this is what I do. So milk and dark chocolate marshmallow bar. Marshmallow and Denmark have gone hand in hand since the 1800s, when the Danes created flowed boiler or roller, a cream bun, or a fluffy marshmallow cream puff covered in a hard shell of milk chocolate. It spawned the love of marshmallows so intense that Denmark now produces a whopping 800 million marshmallows every year. In front of you is an exciting take on the beloved fluff. Both milk and dark chocolate covering every inch. So, ooh, I need some tea after this one. Whoa. As you can see, there's milk and dark chocolate. And marshmallow inside. That's really good. Really, really good. I'm gonna finish that off before I go to bed, which probably not a good idea, but oh well. Here we go to our next one, which is more chocolate. Excuse me. So, we've had these before. It's in one of the other Universal Yums. You can feel free to go watch them. But these are mini versions. The version we had before was just the regular full-size bar. So this is a chocolate banana marshmallow. If you were tasting this yum in the late 1800s, Denmark, first, congratulations on being a time traveler. Cool. And second, you'd be either likely rich or royalty. Back then, bananas were only just starting to make their way to the north, and importing them was ridiculously expensive. Okay. That meant the only truly wealthy could afford them, and luckily it's not the case today. Danes all over the country enjoy bananas all year long, including these fluffy, chocolate-covered marshmallows. I opened it. It got a whiff. It smells so good. Oh, Woolsey, thank you for the hydrate. I probably do need to hydrate again. Banana. I kind of like that here. It's good. It goes, Woolsey, it goes. Nothing new or exciting. It's a chewy marshmallow, but very banana-y. Good news or bad news? Banana news. Oh. Well, what's your news if you're willing to share? I like news. News is news. Oh no! What did you do? Don't hurt yourself. That's the air conditioner. That stuff everywhere. Oh, that's good. Well, that's good. Are you? Oh, I saw that they had bad weather. Ugh. Good, bad weather up your way. You had tornadoes go through. Well, I think it was on the other side of Illinois, but still, some bad tornadoes go through. So please be careful. We ain't got nothing down here. It's supposed to rain a little bit, but that's it. But it's been hotter than Hades, and it's not even to the hot part of the year yet, so fun times. But I hate to hurt yourself, but I hope you have fun Sunday. So this is our next one. I'm really excited about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'll figure it out. So this is vanilla sauce. Oh goodness. You need to go get that checked out, because if you can't walk good, it's gonna make it hurt worse. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Excuse me a third time. Good, good, good. So right now, Swedes all over the country are participating in a sacred tradition known as flicka. What we mean by that is a coffee break. And not just simply grabbing a cup at your local shop. The most important part is to sit down and relax a bit. Enjoy some coffee or tea, and most importantly, enjoy a pastry or a slice of pie. That's where this vanilla sauce comes in. Flicka treats should be special, preferably homemade. So imagine having a warm slice of coffee cake topped with this sweet and sticky vanilla sauce. Now imagine you're enjoying it for real. So we have the sauce, but we also have the recipe for the coffee cake, which I will probably make. Looks pretty easy. And I think that's it. Oh, what am I doing? Turning stuff on in his computer. This is not my computer, even though I wish it was. So that is it for the Scandinavian countries. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what I'm gonna go do. I'm probably gonna go drink some tea after eating all that chocolate. I found in my age, I'm not able to eat as much food and sweets as I once did. Unfortunately. But I also have news. I don't know if oh, one last piece of news from Woolsey. Go ahead with your news before I go with my news. I just talk over. I don't want to. That's a really good. Your 2-year anniversary for what? Work anniversary? Just streamer anniversary? What else could there be? Streamer anniversary. Well, I think me and Des will be streaming Beat Saber tomorrow, I think. So we'll try to come visit or something. Sunday was my 5th year anniversary with the post office, so congratulations to me. But our news, me and Dez's, are actually in the process of trying to purchase a house. So I think I have 2 more boxes left, and that will be it for a good while of unboxing with Commander, which is me. But Des may be slowing down on streaming too. We actually went and looked at a house this afternoon. So we had made an offer on one Monday, but someone beat us to the punch, so as the game of housing goes. So I hate to stop streaming and unboxing for you guys, but I'll still be around, still be streaming with Des occasionally on Beat Saber and other games. But as far as my unboxings, we got 2 more to go, and I do not remember what countries they are. But after that, I don't know what we'll do. We may come up with we might come up with a new unboxing or whatever. So it looks like we have an ad break. I'm gonna let that play, and I think we'll close out. I can go enjoy my snacks. I'm sorry, I don't mean to yawn. Oof. I hadn't streamed in so long. So I hope it wasn't too awful. If it was, I'm sorry. You know what I could do? I have that bath bomb from the lucky Sakura bag. I might go do that and see which Wagashi I got. Not that hear this, I'm just talking to talk, so you'll have to see it on YouTube, I guess. I hate silence. Can you tell? Alright, y'all are back. But anyway, that was our Sakura Lucky Bag and Universal Yums, Scandinavia. Our better late than never unboxing. So I will see y'all sometimes this week, and more than likely on Sunday with our final 2 boxes. I'm sorry, I have the burps for some reason. I apologize. Oh, we may do Monday, because Monday's Memorial Day. Might be off. Yay! Anyway, I hope you guys all have a good night, and I will see you on the flip side. Manor MoMo signing off.